Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on NFRM. Before I get started, I would like to note to please check my IRP disclaimer. With that being said, the chart is very new. Obviously, not too much trading history with it, but the little trading history we do have, it's showing some major signs of life. But more importantly, it's showing volume. As with anything, you can't make money if there's no volume trading. So, there's plenty of charts out there that have more history than this one, but then you look at volume and you don't see anything. And the key thing with this one when you're looking at it is over the course of the past few days, volume has really been picking up, and especially today when you look at this volume bar, clearly the biggest it's ever had, and the price is moving with it. Now, why does that matter? Well, there's sometimes you'll see on charts, well, not sometimes, actually quite often actually, you'll see big volume bars come in, and then you see the price and it either just sits there, maybe goes up a little bit, or worse yet, puts in a red candle and goes down. But with this, you can see that volume came in and the price reacted accordingly and moved up on the day. So it's looking like NFRM has the potential, if volume stays strong, to really get moving, because just given the past few days, some volume hits it and the price does move. It's not one of these where you see volume surge and then it goes up, maybe 5%, or worse yet, goes down. So the potential seems to be there for the price to be able to move, with continued volume like these days we had here. Now the chart is basically in a channel pattern, excuse me. And you may be asking, well, how can I make that claim when it doesn't have that much history? Well, if just use our moving averages, it actually becomes pretty evident. You can see that right here, this blue line, which is the 10-day simple moving average, seems to have formed somewhat of a support down here, right now valued at 18 cents. And then we have up here, which forms the top of the channel, this purple line, which is the 50-day simple moving average. Right now that's valued at 33 cents. So if we kind of use our imaginations and extend this out, so we have the 50-day that's going like this, and then we have the 10-day going like that. You can kind of see a channel. Now, given, yes, there is only 3 days, but the point is the 50-day right now, simple moving average, is our key level of resistance, and then the support that we want to continue to see hold is going to be down here at 18 cents, because that is where this moving average is, the 10-day currently is sitting. So after the 50-day, things actually basically become a blue sky breakout, because the chart doesn't have any other history. So you can see that it did get above it over here, but the bulls couldn't quite maintain their footing, and the price did come back down. But that's to be expected. The 50-day is one of those moving averages that pretty much everybody uses on their charts. And people expect it to be a resistance, and usually for that reason alone it does. But when the price can get through it, usually some big moves can follow. So, it's worth watching and making sure, that the bulls can get through there. But, with the way the price moves in regard to the volume, it doesn't seem like this chart has much problem, getting some footing and moving. So once more, in a nutshell, the support level that we want to keep our eyes on is the 10-day simple moving average. The key level of resistance is up here at the 50-day simple moving average, and the big dynamic of the chart is volume. Volume is starting to really pick up, so it's worth at least watching. Volume precedes price. There's plenty of examples of that around where big volume starts to come in, and it kind of leads to a bigger move. So we'll see what happens the rest of this week, but it's worth at least keeping an eye on. One more time, this was NFRM. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for listening.